Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Northern Caribbean University. We're so happy that you have accepted our invitation to join us in our launch today of our latest suite of short courses. I want to stress the point, market-driven short courses. We trust that in the next hour or so, we'll be able to advise you, give you a lot of information about these courses and how they can help you to enhance and advance your career as well as your entrepreneurship. Let's just pause for a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, we thank you once again for this gathering in the hall as well as in cyberspace. We thank you for Northern Caribbean University and for its 115 years service in this area to Jamaica and to the world. As we gather this evening to launch another set of programs to help to educate the world, we pray for the Holy Spirit's presence in our meeting and that you'll guide and bless all we say and do here this evening. We give you thanks in Jesus' name. Amen. So, if you've been listening to the news, you'll perhaps hear that Jamaica is short of some skills. And the other day, even the Prime Minister mentioned that and mentioned that we may have to go and to import particular skills into the country. That is a result of a misalignment in terms of the training that goes on in Jamaica. Are we, as education institutions, training people in the right skills that the market needs? And this launch today has a lot to do with that, because we're going to be telling you about a new suite of courses that we are producing, and these courses are labor market driven. Studies say these are the skills that are needed, and so that's the purpose of the launch this evening. We're happy to have with us Mrs. Simone Spence-Johnson, who is the president of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. They have partnered with us as we launch this set of courses. We want to invite her now to bring greetings, Mrs. Simone Spence-Johnson, President of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you, Sir Buckley. Masters of Ceremonies, Professor Lincoln Edwards, President of Northern Caribbean University, Pastor Damian Chambers, Mr. Stephen Spencer of Fosrich and ASI, Mrs. Hazel O'Connor, Director of the Morris Entrepreneurship Center, Mr. Donovan Jones, Special Projects Manager, Northern Caribbean University, NCU administrators and faculty, ladies and gentlemen, and those joining us online. A pleasant good evening to you all. It is my pleasure to bring you greetings this evening on behalf of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Now, the Manchester Chamber of Commerce was founded over 50 years ago as a lobby group representing industries, services, agricultural sector, and small businesses. The mission of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce serves to be the united voice of the businesses, promoting entrepreneurship, community development, and economic progress. It is a representative organization for the business in the parish, lobbying for interests and affecting the region and forming the core of the business community. Now, Northern Caribbean University, my alma mater, it's always a pleasure to be here and to be home. I feel it's so nostalgic to be here. And NCU being the beacon on the hill and having what I would term the entrepreneurial ecosystem, providing the perfect backdrop for partnership with us at the Chamber. The many inventions, products, and byproducts that have been manufactured on these grounds, they're too numerous to count. And my company also was birthed here on this very campus. Hence, our excitement to partner with NCU. One of our ongoing agreements currently is to cultivate a business incubator in an effort to nurture those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, to somewhat hold their hands and guide them along the process of the initial startup and the teething stages, We'll provide space for them with a facility fitted with the necessary equipment and supplies to help them operate in the beginning stages. And this will be accessible to them at a reduced, way below the market cost. So this is in the works and will materialize very soon. I believe this will substantiate our claim of being partners and endorsing and applauding the efforts of Northern Caribbean University with its launch of its labor market courses. The world has changed, and the current labor market statistics is speaking loudly to us as to what we need in the next 1 to 3 to 5 years. The landscape and how we do business is shaped by information and how it's disseminated, how it's absorbed, and how we utilize it. Getting your hands on the latest trends, updating your skill sets to be more marketable, and as a result, increase your net worth is top priority. The labor market short courses being offered are ripe and ready for the picking. This is your chance. Take advantage of the golden opportunity. Sign up for a course today. You can do it in the comfort of your home. You don't have to take time off from work. How easy is that? They are tailored to fit with your lifestyle and offer flexibility. It was Warren Buffett that said, "The best investment you can make is in yourself." If we invest in ourselves, we'll be able to be the bridge and to this economic gap that we're currently facing, and to play our part in nation building. We must aim to be boundless in our innovation. It's time to level up. Pull up a chair at the table, or better yet, make your own chair. Aim to be best in class. The benchmark those high achievers. Do you know what most of these high achievers have in common? They're always learning, always improving, and that is the key to success. Let us apply discipline that is needed to get through to the next level. Trust the process. The end result is what we would have garnered: a new skill, advancement in our career, and of course, the financial benefits that come with that. Or maybe we pivot to a new area and even add additional services to our current roster of what we offer in our companies. So, ladies and gentlemen, business owners, young entrepreneurs, and even students, these courses are for you. So sign up today and let's level up. I thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Spence Johnson. There is a company called Fosrich. It's big in the electrical and other business. We have Mr. Stephen Spencer here today, who is going to bring us some greetings on behalf of Fosrich, but not so much Fosrich, but the CEO of Fosrich, Mr. Cecil Foster, who is president of the ASI, the grouping of Adventist businessmen. We're going to invite Mr. Spencer now, and then right after him, I will invite Mrs. Isla O'Connor, director of Morris Entrepreneur Center, to come and also bring greetings.
Thank you, and good evening. Master of Ceremony is Mr. Byron Buckley. Professor Lincoln Edwards, President of Northern Caribbean University. Pastor Damian Chambers. Mrs. Simone Spence Johnson, President of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Other representatives of the Chamber. Mrs. Hazel O'Connor, Director of Morris Entrepreneurship Center, Mr. Donovan Jones, NCU administrators and faculty, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. I just want to make sure that I put on record, I am here representing Mr. Cecil Foster in the capacity of Fosrich, and because I'm not associated any at all with ASI, so I don't want that to be said. I bring warm greetings nonetheless from Mr. Foster and our entire Fosterage family to you all at NCU on this launch of your short courses. Mr. Foster sends his apologies for not being here in person. Over the last few years, Fosterage has been engaged in a transformation process with numerous new ventures that we have been involved in. I want to, in the context of what is happening today, just bring 2 quick points with regards to our own experiences that is somewhat applicable to this launch. In a recent recruitment drive that we've had for a new factory that we're doing in Clarendon, of which I actually head that factory, we have experienced numerous challenges with lack of applicable skills for most of the positions that we have been looking for. Short courses like these will certainly aid in preparing more individuals for emerging and growing entities like ourselves. And I commend NCU on this. Fosterage also launched recently a partnership in the solar solutions market with an international company called Huawei. This partnership seeks to improve renewable energy and energy efficiency in Jamaica with the latest solar technology. This also, we have had difficulties in getting skilled individuals to work in that sector. Benefits in this part of the course, because I note that there's a solar development short course. Benefits in this part of the course, or rather individuals who benefit from this part of the course, will find opportunities either in entrepreneurship or directly in the actual design and product installation fields, as part of our thrust is not to just sell these products, but actually to have small operators in the middle actually making sure they can also distribute and install these products. Our relationship with NCU dates far back, and we will continue in the spirit of this relationship to provide, where possible, both employment opportunities and apprenticeship or internship opportunities to participants in applicable short courses. Today, Fosterage not only welcomes, but gives hearty congratulations to NCU on the conception and now the actual launch of these critical nation-building courses, and I encourage all our fellow Jamaicans from all parishes to make fullest use of these learning opportunities. Thank you and congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. Spencer. We're grateful for those offers from Fosterage. And yes, I did talk to your CEO about collaborating with NCU in regard to these short courses. So I'm happy that he has consented, and we'll talk some more about that. We're going to invite I'm changing her name, Ms. O'Connor, to come now and bring greetings on behalf of Morris Entrepreneurship Center.
Master of Ceremonies, Mr. Byron Buckley, Director, Corporate Communications, Marketing and Public Relations, Professor Lincoln Edwards, President, Northern Caribbean University. Mr. Donovan Jones, Special Projects Manager, NCU. Mrs. Simone Spence Johnson, President, Manchester Chamber of Commerce. Mrs. Deshawn Martin Clark, Lecturer, Department of Biology, NCU. Ladies and gentlemen in cyberspace, good evening. On behalf of the Morris Entrepreneurship Center, I extend a warm welcome to you all. We are delighted to be here this evening and to be one of the entities facilitating your success in business and the acquisition of new business skills. We've often heard that entrepreneurship is the backbone of the Jamaican economy. And indeed it is. It represents the country's most important source of new employment. And the vast majority of businesses in Jamaica are, in fact, micro and small businesses. And entrepreneurship generates precious jobs and opportunities for people. Now, recognizing this, the Northern Caribbean University established the Morris Entrepreneurship Center in 2006 to provide business support services to the business sector in central Jamaica. However, since then, we have extended our reach. And we provide business support throughout Jamaica. In fact, we have touched every parish, as well as numerous communities. We have helped communities by designing community intervention programs, using entrepreneurship as a basis to drive self-employment and to reduce poverty. Communities that have benefited include Canaan Heights in Maypen, Raytown in Western Kingston, Granville and Retirement in St. James, and many more communities across Jamaica. So critical to the way that we operate is through forging strategic partnerships with organizations such as the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, the Development Bank of Jamaica, the Jamaica Business Development Corporation and their Small Business Development Network, who we are proud to be a part of. And with these partnerships, we are able to offer a suite of customized business development services, which include things like business consultations, business market development, business and marketing plans, investor readiness pitch programs, branding, coaching, mentorship, education, training, you name it, we provide it for you. Now, on campus, the center actively promotes entrepreneurship as a viable career option that can be applied to any discipline and any industry sector. Now, one way that we do this is by engaging our students in competitions that are national and also international. And they have excelled. They have done extremely well, often placing first both nationally and internationally by creating innovative products and services, much of which are viable and sustainable businesses today, such as Herbu Organics, Inventive Learners, Further Are More, and many more. And please feel free to Google these so that you can see the level of successes of these businesses today. This evening, we welcome the collaboration with the Manchester Chamber of Commerce to launch the NCU Business and Career Plus short courses. Now, as you consider your options, please bear in mind that all persons have entrepreneurial potential, whether it's in the area of agriculture, media, the creative industries, technology. All our short courses allow for the establishment of innovative companies in each field. These courses, once the knowledge and skills gained are applied, will open up new markets, improve productivity, generate income, and create wealth for your emerging businesses. The global pandemic, COVID-19, has called for a shift in mindset and a revision of how businesses operate. It has taught us that we must find new and innovative ways of conducting business and making use of technology and innovation. And our short courses today will enable gaining of these skills. The Morris Entrepreneurship Center is mindful of all of this, and we continue to work with our clients in providing customized solutions to help them build their sustainable and profitable businesses. Finally, as I end, we extend an open invitation to all micro, small, and medium-sized enterprises to access our services. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. O'Connor. And that's the kind of work that the Morris Entrepreneurship Center is doing on behalf of NCU, and we want to just congratulate them. Now we're going to invite the president of Northern Caribbean University, Professor Lincoln Edwards, to come and to bring the remarks as we launch these set of courses. Professor Edwards.
Thank you, Mr. Buckley, our Master of Ceremonies and Director of the Corporate Communications, Public Relations, and Marketing Department here at the Northern Caribbean University, Mrs. Simone Spence Johnson, President of the Manchester Chamber of Commerce, and other representatives of the Chamber, Mr. Stephen Spencer, Fosterage Representative, Mrs. Hazel O'Connor, Director of the Morris Entrepreneurship Center, Mr. Donovan Jones, Special Projects Manager at the Northern Caribbean University, NCU administrators and faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Northern Caribbean University is pleased to partner with the Manchester Chamber of Commerce to launch our Business and Career Plus suite of short courses. They are aimed at equipping people with new skills to foster employment and self-employment opportunities, as well as entrepreneurship. NCU values this partnership with the Chamber as we seek together to facilitate and to stimulate economic growth in the parish and surrounding communities. As President Spence Johnson indicated earlier, there are upcoming partnerships between the Chamber and the Northern Caribbean University. NCU's Business and Career Plus short courses are aligned to targeted sectors and industries in Jamaica's 2030 development plan. And these include information and communication technology, services, agriculture, creative industries, and construction. In addition, these short courses relate to skills that are in demand in the national and international job markets, according to studies by the Ministry of Labor and Social Security, as well as the Hart NSTA Trust. It is important to note that training based on labor market intelligence carries benefits for employer organizations as well as persons seeking to upgrade their skills. There are several benefits of market-driven training. These include: 1, it improves a person's employment prospect. 2, it reduces a person's chance of being underemployed or not making full use of his or her skills. 3, it reduces the likelihood of being trained in areas for which employment is not readily available. 4, labor market-driven training and addresses skill barriers to employment. 5, It ensures that the national workforce is equipped to respond to the demands by foreign direct investments and local investments. For example, there were recent public comments about the shortage of certain skills in the Jamaican labor market, which necessitated the need to import workers from abroad. Finally, labor market-driven training reduces the levels of frustration experienced when persons are trained and qualified for an area that is already saturated in the job market. Northern Caribbean University has taken all these factors into consideration in the development of our Business and Career Plus suite of short courses. By launching these short courses, NCU is signaling its interest and intention to work closely with the commercial and industrial sector to train and upgrade the human capital available in Mid-Island Jamaica and beyond. Initially, we're offering 8 courses spread across 2 colleges, the College of Business and Management, as well as the College of Natural and Applied Sciences, Allied Health and Nursing. These courses are Digital Animation, Mobile Game Design, Mobile Application Creator, Digital Entrepreneurship, Digital Marketing, Apiculture, Inventive Home Gardening, Solar System Developer, and coming soon, Innovative Technologies in Agriculture. The course offerings will expand over time as we respond to market needs. One area for likely expansion is agriculture, as we observe disruptions in the trading of agricultural products globally. Hence, local and personal food security becomes crucial. The courses will be delivered mainly through the use of virtual platforms with face-to-face sessions where necessary. I want to speak a little about micro-credentials. One might ask, why are we offering this training as short courses and not as traditional degree or certificate programs? A feature of the international labor market is that many persons are choosing to educate and qualify themselves by acquiring certification in short courses or micro-credentials. These are increasing in popularity in higher education, particularly in facilitating greater participation and lifelong learning opportunities. The higher education landscape in Jamaica has evolved over the last decade and typifies the global trend towards the use of micro-credentials. This approach is pivotal to the realization of the national goal of Jamaicans empowered to achieve their fullest potential and the outcome of first-class education and training according to Vision 2030 National Development Plan. There are many advantages of micro-credentials when compared with the traditional programs. Micro-credentials are short in duration, targeted in a specific topic, and flexible in the use of teaching and learning and delivery methods. Micro-credentials are also portable and stackable, allowing persons to gain certification at their own pace, which will be credited subsequently towards attaining a full degree or diploma qualification. These characteristics make micro-credentials attractive to employers, especially in the case of upskilling and retooling of employees in specific tasks as job functions evolved in response to the digital revolution. Through micro-credentials, higher education providers, along with employers, are able to tailor education and training to the learning needs of different individuals, therefore promoting a culture of inclusion and equity. Having explained the benefits of micro-credentials, let me be clear that Northern Caribbean University continues to offer traditional four-year undergraduate degree programs along with associate degrees as well as diplomas and certificate programs. In addition, we offer several graduate programs. The launch of our Business and Career Plus suite of short courses is a signal that as an accredited tertiary institution, NCU is supporting national development as well as responding to the needs of the modern learning environment. Universities are expected to address the needs of the communities in which they operate, and so developing and delivering occupational type short courses is NCU's strategic response to the marketplace. We are going back to the future. Decades ago, this institution, now called Northern Caribbean University, was known as West Indies College. And then the institution offered training in technical and vocational as well as occupational skills. We even had industries such as a bakery that supported skills training. Ellen White counseled that our schools should promote a variety of vocational opportunities for students. And so the rolling out of these occupational-based short courses is also in alignment with the institution's fundamental values. Hence, we look forward to members of the Seventh-day Adventist community, along with others, joining the wide cross-section of professional, occupational, and vocational groups in taking advantage of these market-driven short courses. In closing, I wish to commend the team of dedicated administrators and faculty members at NCU who have developed the courses and assisted in bringing them to market. It is my pleasure to invite current and aspiring entrepreneurs, employers, employees, self-employed persons, as well as employer organizations to take advantage of the NCU Business and Career Plus short courses. Here at NCU, we build character, creativity, and competence. And so thank you, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you all.
Thank you, Mr. President. And now you have heard it. We have a full suite of 8 courses plus and others in the pipeline, short courses that are all market-driven and needed across the world. Mr. Erland Cornwall from our School of Music will now entertain us, and then right after that we're going to move into explaining the courses in details. Thank you, thank you. Now, Mr. Donovan Jones is Special Projects Manager here at NCU. He's going to take us through an overview of the courses to give you a better idea of what these course offerings are. Mr. Jones.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. These short courses launched today are intended to add value to people's businesses or their careers. If you do not yet own a business, you will be equipped to do so on completion of the course or courses of your choice. Let me tell you first about the Entrepreneurial Courses, which will be delivered by the Morris Entrepreneurial Center, an agency of NCU. The Digital Entrepreneurship course will provide participants with the skills, knowledge to use digital technology to design and offer new products and services. This will benefit existing business operators, as well as enable people to start new businesses. The course will also help business operators to acquire and retain customers using modern technologies and applications. Establishing your shopfront online. Participants in the Digital Entrepreneurship course will be required, of course, to come to the table with business experience or subject passes. But let me move quickly now to the Digital Marketing course. While digital entrepreneurship enables participants to develop digital products, the digital marketing course will equip providers of all types of products and services with the knowledge and skill to promote and sell them online. This is critical in today's business environment. Customers today go on their cell phones and other devices to search for goods and services. So as business operators, you need to have a presence on the internet. This course will equip participants to select suitable platforms to communicate about their brand, products, and services. They will be able to create content that is appealing and related to their own business objectives. Participants will also learn how to analyze information about their customers to attract and retain them. And that is important, not only to attract, but to retain them. Here are two testimonials from persons who attended the Digital Entrepreneurship course. Kadisha Pinnock Baygrove. and you may go ahead and read. And so now, the next two courses are in the very important sector of agriculture and provide opportunities for the development of micro-businesses. As you are aware, food security globally is in danger because of conflicts, climate change conditions, and logistical factors. So it behooves us as a nation and people to grow what we eat and eat what we grow. Against this background, therefore, NCU is offering short courses in inventive home gardening and apiculture, bee rearing, with another course to come, innovative technologies in agriculture. And that is going to be transformational. So look out for that course, Innovative Technologies in Agriculture. And so we're going to now view that video on home gardening, and you can certainly read for yourself. Essentially, what we want is that you may have limited space at home, but you can grow what you need to eat, and you eat what you grow, and you'll be able to support your neighbors and friends. Participants in apiculture.
Hello and welcome to Northern Caribbean University. Today I'm going to introduce to you 3 brand new short courses: Apiculture, Innovative Technologies in Agriculture, and Inventive Home Gardening. Now, I'm going to give you a brief synopsis of each of these courses. Now, apiculture seeks to give you an in-depth knowledge of beekeeping in Jamaica. Just to give you an idea of what it is about, you're going to be looking at the bee anatomy. That's how the bee is made up on the inside and the outside, how the hive is, the different structures in the hives, pests and diseases that can affect your hive. And not only that, it will give the student an understanding of what it is like to rear bees, whether for home or commercially. We also look into the wider aspects of apiculture in terms of what can be produced. We normally think about apiculture in terms of honey production. However, do you know that you can also make money from producing pollen, beeswax, or even queen rearing? In Inventive Home Gardening, this is an exciting new course. This is where we bring the farmer out in you. Many times we think of farming as a very outdoor and dirty type of activity. However, with Inventive Home Gardening, we'll have you producing in no time. You don't have the space, you say? Maybe you don't have the backyard space, or no backyard at all? No problem. We will teach you how to farm indoors, outdoors, on your balcony, in limited spaces, or if you have a big yard. We teach you how to condition your soil for the condition that you have, whether vertically or horizontally. You will be able to produce fruits, vegetables, small crops, even herbs in the limited space that you have, if it's even your bathroom. Lastly, we have innovative technologies in agriculture. This course focuses on 3 soilless, cutting-edge means of growing plants, whether commercially or for your home purposes. These are hydroponics, using only water and the nutrients, of course, to grow your plants. Aquaponics, this is a hybrid of the hydroponic system where we include fish rearing. And aeroponics, you don't have enough water, you say? Well, aeroponics is where you mist the nutrients that a plant needs directly to the roots. And in this way, you can use various techniques and technologies to plant and grow food in the space that you have available with the resources that you have available. Now, for further information for all of these courses, you can go online at ncu.edu.jm and get more information about all these short courses.
You would have detected my anxiety to move with alacrity to speak about these agriculture courses. I blame Mrs. Daly and Ms. Clark for all of this. Participants in the apiculture or bee rearing, beekeeping, will learn the relevance of basic bee biology to apiary management, how to apply tools needed in starting an apiary, the basic responsibilities of the beekeeper. They learn how to identify and take advantage of business opportunities for apiculture in Jamaica, plus other important information about apiculture. Well, I bought some honey and paid $3,000 per quart, so I want to get into this business myself. Another course, Innovative Technologies in Agriculture, will come on stream at a later date, as we said earlier. I now move to our Solar Systems Developer course, and I was excited when I heard Fosrich saying that our students can get industry exposure at Fosrich, and I'm pleased to tell you that there are some 25 persons being trained now as we speak in Kingston. And we are going to be having discussions with you as to how we can move quickly to penetrate that market and to transform our communities and Jamaica and save in terms of energy. So our Solar Systems Developer course will equip participants with the skills to provide an essential product and services in the construction sector, especially to homeowners and householders. A video will provide more information about this course.
University. I'm Ms. Tora Simpson. This is my student Shamar. We're from the Mathematics and Engineering Department. Today we're going to be telling you a little bit about solar panels and about our solar systems course. So right now Shamar is going to go ahead and measure the current and voltage that will be necessary for us to light up our little system here. While he's doing that, I'll tell you a little bit about the solar panel. So solar panels are used by getting energy from the sun and producing electricity. They have a bunch of little cells in there that absorb the sunlight and convert that to electricity so that we can use it in our homes, for our school buildings, etc. So we have the right amount of current and we have the right amount of voltage. So now I'm going to connect our load and we should see our light. And so this is a very simple system: panel, charge controller, battery down here, and the light. And you can have this for your house, for your buildings, anywhere. As long as you have a panel, you have sunlight, it can be rain or shine, you can get energy for your home, for your building. So we look forward to seeing you for the Solar Systems course here at Northern Caribbean University. Go to ncu.edu.jm for more information. We look forward to seeing you soon.
Sure, we want to light up your lives and light up your homes and light up Jamaica. Oh yes, that's what we are here to ensure. So, the next two courses, the Mobile Application Creator and Mobile Game Design. These two courses will equip participants with the knowledge, skills, and the competence that are in demand in the growing information technology sector industry. These courses, Mobile Application Creator and Mobile Game Design, are critical courses, and especially in this environment at this time. Nowadays, there is an application or an app for a wide variety of use. The Mobile Application Creation course will enable participants to appreciate the impact of mobile ecosystems and their applications on society, demonstrate working knowledge of mobile design principles, and differentiate between the types of mobile applications, identify and evaluate different mobile application design software, and evaluate different mobile application deployment platforms. The Mobile Game Design course will enable participants to demonstrate working knowledge of game design principles, differentiate between the genres in mobile games, identify and evaluate game design software, incorporate animation into game design projects. Digital animation. Linking game design with animation brings me to the digital animation course. Please view this video.
Have you ever wondered if it was possible to learn animation within just 7 weeks? Or if it was even possible to bring your own characters to life as if you were watching your favorite cartoon or anime series? Well, guess what? All of that is now possible at NCU. NCU is now offering a short course in animation that will enable you to conceptualize, create, and manage an animation project. You will learn how to articulate the history, development, and trends in the animation industry, demonstrate a working knowledge of 12 principles of animation, differentiate between the 5 types of animation, identify and evaluate different animation software, plan and pitch animation projects, discuss key factors that influence the animation industry. Register now for this course to learn how to bring your creative ideas to life.
Okay, you know, I was trying very hard to resist the temptation to speak directly to some of our ministers of government. And I say to them without hesitation. If you are looking for partners in agriculture, check out NCU. If you are looking for partners in energy, check out NCU. And if you are looking for partners in information technology, NCU is the partner. So ministers of energy, agriculture, and technology will be at your doorsteps. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your attention. During the question and answer session, we will provide more information about the Business and Career Plus short courses. I thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones, for that enthusiastic presentation. I know you have heard a full story about the full suite of market-driven short courses. We're going to not see any burning questions coming in the chat, but we are available to answer questions if they come into us afterwards. So at this time, what I'm going to do is to invite Mrs. Deshawn Martin Clark to move the vote of thanks officially, and if afterwards, when we check the chat, there are questions, then I'll ask the appropriate persons to just respond in the chat to those questions. So right now, we're going to have the vote of thanks. Mrs. Martin Clark will do that as we invite you to stay tuned in to the live streaming.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to close this launch event It is my pleasure to close the curtains on this launch event, but open the doors to the new innovative opportunities that NCU is making available to you. To broaden your horizons and chart a course for a future that reaches beyond your imagination. Remember, in our current global situation, gas prices are high, food prices are high, life hard. But innovative home gardening will keep your larders full and keep things sweet with your courses in apiculture. And when you're full, make use of your devices to create mobile applications, game designs, digital animations to entertain yourself. But why stop there? Share your food, share your game designs, use digital technology to market all of your creation, to market your produce with your friends and the world, and earn while you do it with digital entrepreneurship from the comfort of your own home, under air conditioning run by your own solar systems. Ladies and gentlemen, specially invited guests, Mrs. Simone Spence Johnson from the Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Stephen Spencer, representative from Fosrich Company Limited, my esteemed colleagues, viewers online, whoever you are, wherever you are, thank you.